Good morning. So you guys must be thinking that every day, every second day I am at Starbucks. What's the crazy fascination? Actually, a friend of mine was asking, why are you always at Starbucks? I don't know. I guess I just like the whole environment, the whole feel, especially over here in India. I mean, I've seen abroad, I know. There are not very many coffee shops that kind of have this kind of a cozy environment. Plus, the music is right, which is very important to me. Then, coffee is decent, food is decent. I mean, it's not the best, but I can do with it. Plus, the places that I'm usually hanging around, there's always a Starbucks, so I end up going to a Starbucks eventually. So I'm having a egg croissant, egg and ham croissant, and I'm having my favorite coffee. That's the hazelnut latte. It's like coming home whenever I have this. Not that I have hazelnut latte at home, but it's just something very comforting. There's something that I've been meaning to talk about. Oh, it's too noisy over here. There's something that I've been meaning to talk about for a while now. For a lot of people who don't know me, I want to tell you a little background about myself today. And for those who do know me, a little revision of sorts. Plus, I have some insights about the career path that I took and how I kind of shifted myself from being an actor in Bollywood or in the Indian film industry to being a photographer, filmmaker now. Something on those lines. So to give a little brief history about myself, I was always fond of photography. I always clicked my friends. I always loved the camera basically, and I used to always keep shooting. But seriously, as a profession, I've been doing this since about 3 years now. And prior to that, I was primarily an actor. I have acted in a lot of ad commercials, done a couple of films, done some TV shows, done some short films, and been an actor in Mumbai, Bombay, whatever you call it. The past about almost 16 years now. Some people may say, oh, but we've never seen you. Well, there are a lot of actors who are not seen really, but they keep acting. That's the irony. I mean, you want to be on screen, but finally people have not seen you enough. How do you think I survive? But that's the topic that I want to talk about today. Being an actor in Bollywood, being an actor in Mumbai, being an actor in this city in India. And basically, what are some of the reasons which made me kind of change my line of work? Not that I didn't like being an actor, but now I like doing this a little more. So, an actor in Mumbai. You know how it all starts? By that urge. Like they say, the Kida in India. You need that acting ka Kida, as in a lot of people, they may be not in the acting field or in the film line per se, but a lot of people have this desire to become an actor or come on screen. Because it's also glamorous and it's all like what you fantasize. You can do anything on screen. It all starts by coming to the city. People come to Bombay to become an actor like almost every day. And this has been going on since the past 50 years, I think. And girls, boys, everyone. I mean, there are millions of actors that keep coming to this city year in, year out and trying their luck, giving the best shot. Some work harder, some are just lucky. But in the end, there is no city in this whole country that kind of helps you fulfill your dreams as Mumbai does. But it doesn't come easy. There is a lot of perseverance, hard work, determination, self-motivation. You have to keep going and going and going. So being an actor is like applying for a new job every day. It's not like any other job in the world. An actor has to kind of apply for a job that is given audition for a role or for a project or however. It all starts with getting a pictures clicked. That's the first step. That's where we photographers come into play. No kidding. So anyone who comes to Bombay or the city and if they want to try for acting, the first thing they have to do is get pictures clicked so that they can distribute their pictures to casting directors, to production houses, to ad agencies, to generally film studios, everywhere. wherever people are casting or looking for actors, you need to kind of distribute your pictures and tell them I exist. And that's what I look like. Different characters that I can look like or behave like or act like. Some people make acting show reels or videos. Of course, these days, you can do anything in this digital media. You can have your own little short films that you can make, shoot, and then distribute them around. So basically, the first step is to distribute your work, tell people that you exist, and that's how the casting directors will know that you are there, and they will know where to reach you, where to contact you, and where to call you for auditions. Step 2, audition time. Actually, let's change the location a bit. Hi, I'm Areesz Ganddi. My number is so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. Here are my profiles. That's how we kind of audition. As in, that's how our introduction happens before every audition. So you say your name, your number, your height, your age, and show your profiles. And that's how you start. That's how you give your introduction. Maybe fill a slate, write your number on it and name, and then hold it in front. But the way you get informed about auditions is usually through WhatsApp groups these days, or somebody calls you from the casting department, or a coordinator calls you and says this audition is happening here and here. You go there, wear these clothes, this is the attire, this is the script, and well, you read. So that happened. Basically, I was recording, I was giving a brilliant take, I was just talking away, and suddenly the battery of my microphone died on me. And later on I realized that there was no sound at all. So here is the next day with change of clothes and everything, change of cap, I think, yeah. So I was telling you about auditions. Firstly, you go for an audition, you kind of get messages or get calls from a coordinator that such and such audition is happening, and you fit into the category. Primarily, they tell you, okay, fine, this is like the rough zone. You may have to wear maybe a suit. If it's a girl, maybe like a sari or a skirt or a dress, whatever the attire is, whatever the character that you're auditioning for. Then you go there, audition. Sometimes there are just a few selected people, and sometimes there are hundreds of people, because a lot of times, especially for ad films, it's kind of open for all. A little haphazard, a little chaotic. Sometimes it's streamlined, depends on the casting director who's casting. But a lot of times, especially for ad films and stuff like that, there is like no set manner, no set like agent that kind of only works with you one-on-one basis. That's very rare in India, still. Okay, I'm not reading anything right now. This was just to bounce the light which is coming on top of my head. More light, less light. Let's move on to the topic that we are talking about. Okay, so now you gave your audition and all, and you are shortlisted. Wow, you shortlisted for an ad, for a film, for a serial, for a web series, or whatever. You get a call from a casting director or from your coordinator saying, congratulations, you're shortlisted. You start thinking, oh, I've made it. And you have these dreams that now I'll get about 1 lakh and I'll do this with this money, and my ad or my film will get released or whatever. But that's just shortlist. There may be 10 or 15 people who are shortlisted, possibly. And out of that one lucky person will be selected. So again, there is this tension, you are nervous, you're excited, but still you are a little jittery, you are hoping that you get selected, you are the one. So the casting director or the coordinator calls you and asks you, are you free on those available shoot dates, and what will your budget be for the same project? And then you quote something and they'll say, no, the budget for this project is a little low, so we can't afford such expensive actors. And if it's a coordinator, then he will take like 20, 25, 30% from you out of the money that you get. So you finally agree on a certain amount and you say, okay, I'm available on a certain date. Then you sit and wait and wait and wait. Sometimes there's a re-audition. Out of the shortlisted people, they want to select the one. So if you are lucky, you'll get it. If you're talented, you'll get it. But sometimes talent doesn't always matter. It's the moment. If you're in that moment, sometimes you perform better than the others. Sometimes the casting director is looking for something in particular, even if you are not the best looking person, but they want a certain character, certain feel, certain a person that looks a certain way, then they'll select you. Now first, let me tell you, if you are not selected. If you're not selected, all your dreams go down the drain. You are disappointed, disheartened, heartbroken, sad, depressed, all of those things if you just gotten into this line. I don't mean to demotivate you, but that's a fact. I mean, imagine you are almost there and then you don't get it. You will be disappointed. Anybody will be disappointed and get frustrated. And then again, you go for another audition the next day. And that's how life rolls as an actor. Now, on the other hand, if you do get selected, whoopee, congratulations, you got selected. You got a new project as an actor. You are doing a film. You are the main lead, or maybe you are the second lead, or you are the villain, or you are the actress, or you are a supporting actor, or whatever. Good for you. You get the project. You get to be in front of the camera. You can become famous. Or you don't immediately become famous, but you have work to show to people, to your loved one, to your family, to your relatives, to your friends. And look, I'm on TV. I'm on the big screen. You get a little money or lots of money, depending on what the deal was. Now that project gets over, in a way you're back to square one. Because now what? Unless people see that previous work of yours and start calling you crazily, which happens 1 in a million. That just by doing some one project or one work which becomes such a massive hit that you become a rage or you become the talk of the town. That rarely happens. It happens, but it rarely happens. So you're back to square one, you're auditioning again, you're again going for auditions, again don't get selected or get shortlisted or get selected, then again. So what I'm trying to say is, life of an actor is not easy. Even the biggest actors, maybe not the superstars, but even all the other secondary grade actors or actors who are not stars but good actors, they go through the same thing day in, day out, week in, week out, months and years of hard work, perseverance, determination, frustration, depression, happiness, socializing, networking, everything involved. It is not easy. It is not an easy job. It is all glamorous from the outside. People love to see you on screen. You are treated well when you're on set. You are made to look good in front of the camera. You have fame, you have followers. But there is a lot of hard work to keep that going. There is luck and there is hard work. They both go hand in hand. You have to be smart, you have to be good at your craft, you have to keep practicing and be positive in your attitude. You have to realize and you have to understand that there will be frustration, there will be a lot of waiting, there will be a lot of rejections, but you have to keep going, you have to go on and on and on and on. So like I told you, I'm not into acting as much now, but I do act as and when I can and as and when I am a little free or I get selected for something. But that was my experience as an actor in Mumbai and I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this kind of opened your eyes on the little bubble you had about acting or becoming an actor. I'll be making many more such videos. I'll be making more videos on photography and videography, filmmaking, something about actors if you like. So let me know in your comments below, like this video and please subscribe to my channel. It helps. Give me a like at least, yeah? I mean, what does it take? Just a thumbs up, right? Like, subscribe. Let me know and share if you can. Bye.